What is going on? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another play review on the channel. Before we get in the video right now, everyone hit that sub button down below. We're trying to hit 500 subs by the end of the year. If we do hit that, I'm going to be giving away one of these Your Foot cards. Basically what I'll do is I'll transfer you over the money or however you want to do it, and basically you can get one of these foot cards for free, and basically you can customise it yourself, any size, so it's pretty decent. I customise this one myself. I quite like it, Kylian Mbappe, as you do. But yeah, let's get straight into the play review and let's see how the player does perform. Right, so the promo is out and we've got that brand new Marcus Rashford road to the final card. Yes, I was lucky enough to get my hands on him as soon as he came out. I did actually snipe him as well. Very expensive, but I'm a bit worried about getting him now because I don't know if United are actually going to go through the group stage, because they obviously just lost to Istanbul, which is they're not looking good, put it that way. But do you know what? They beat Leipzig, they beat PSG, so hopefully they can go through, and that's coming from a Liverpool fan. And I don't like United at all. Just for FIFA purposes, go through, please. Right. So looking at this card, he's got great stats all around, a really nice card, and I'm looking forward to using him. So I do play in Division 1, so all these games are going to be a fair test of his ability in a game, because it's Division 1. It's Division 1. It's going to be tough. And yeah, I do find it tough. And if I'm honest, paying the amount of coins I did for this Rashford card, I was sort of hoping for him to be a little bit better than he actually is. Obviously, you're paying for the upgrade that he's going to get in the future. But if you're going to spend that much coins on a player, you sort of want them to be that special factor in your team. And by the way, I'm not showing the other people's goals. You can see the scores in the top left of the corner. I'm just going to try and show as many highlights of Rashford and my team scoring as much as I can. Yeah, I just want to avoid getting roasted in the comments. But yeah, so Rashford, obviously he's got the 5-star skill moves, which is big. But coming from a player that doesn't use skill moves also that much, it's like he's not really my type of player. I know a lot of people enjoy using him. I've seen a lot of people use him against me and have found masses of success against me because I just can't hack it, the skill moves. It just does my head in. But for me, I'm not really a big skill move type of person, so that sort of stat's irrelevant for me. So people actually do pay extra for skill moves in this game, so for me it's just a waste of coins. And yeah, the guy positions goalkeeper. I don't want to get into position the keepers. It shouldn't be in the game. It's not football, let's be real. But yeah, so I do actually play quite a few games of the division rivals with Rashford. Lovely goal there by Bueno, by the way. What a finish. So I did play Rashford in a 4-4-2 up front with Bueno, so he had a really good partner next to him as well, so there was not really any excuses not to do very well. He found nice passes out. He wasn't actually that bad. It's just, I think the reason why I didn't like him as much as I probably would have done is the price tag and the fact that he's alright. He's not bad. We do actually score a corner there with Joe Gomez as well. Of course, we were 3-0 down in this game, and yeah, we do actually manage to bring it back to make it 3-3 with a nice little cross there and a goal as well. Obviously, Rashford didn't score, but he contributed in some sort of way in that game. But again, he's not really that effective. If I'm honest, like, I feel like on the wing he's probably better, because you get your wingers coming inside sometimes. You get your wingers going on the outside. They're more effective, whereas Rashford's not really a back to goal, turn and shoot sort of player in my opinion. As you can see, getting Rashford in these positions here, this is when he's best. Obviously, that was poor decision making from me, but getting him into those positions out wide is probably better. So me playing him striker probably isn't getting his best position out of him. So maybe that's just my fault of not playing him in his correct position. But yeah, I did have an absolute worldie there with the brand new Mollet card. What a goal, by the way. But Rashford was starting to get into games a lot more. I was getting used to him. It was just, in terms of his passing was brilliant, by the way. His passing was on point. Like, you'd find 3 balls and like dead easy. Actually take on a good player there and actually score from it. Rashford does score the second time I try. And one thing I want to touch about Rashford is his finishing's not great. His finishing is not great. It irritates me a lot. It's not great. But we come into the final game and against a very strong team again. But yeah, Rashford's finishing isn't great, as you'll see here. So we'll go clean through Rashford. He should be scoring this. Road to final Rashford. He has to score. I'm sorry, keepers come out or not, he has to score that. He has to. He didn't, but you know what? There's strikers out there who will score that, no doubt about it. But it doesn't make any sense because Rashford then scores that. It's like, how does he miss the one before but scores that? I don't know. But yeah, he does redeem himself in this game. He does actually have a really solid game. Bueno somehow winning a header from a corner as well. I don't know why. I don't know how. But Rashford's passing's really good. His shooting's not so good. His dribbling's obviously immense. His pace is really good. In terms of strength and stuff, he's alright. It's not something I really use him for. I don't know what Buchanan was doing there, trying to find a reverse pass to Rashford. But yeah, I was using him quite a lot in this game, and I felt like he was so much better. But I got a little bit fortunate with the tackle. But again, he's not my type of player. So I think for me, it's an L getting this Rashford road to the final. Of course, I don't think United are going to get very far in the Champions League as well. So it's like, is it worth spending that much coins? Why don't you just get his striker card or his normal card? I don't think it's worth getting to the road to the final just because the striker card's probably the same card, but doesn't get upgraded. But I just don't think United are going to get very far. I think you're probably looking at one upgrade for him getting out of the group stage, and that's even in doubt because they lost to Istanbul. But he does actually score again, Marcus Rashford, so I'm just talking all this rubbish about him. He does actually go bag another goal. But yeah, he was doing alright. He did alright. It's not my favourite review I've ever done. He's not been the best player that I've ever used, sort of thing. I was slightly disappointed, if I'm honest with him, but it's up to you guys. A lot of you do skill moves. A lot of you are much better than me at this game, so it's like he'd be much more effective for you. And I feel like if I was good at skill moves, he'd be so much more effective and so much more better as well. So, but that's when I'm going to end the video. If you have enjoyed the video, leave a like, much appreciated. I'll see you guys in the future videos. Don't forget to subscribe. We're trying to hit 500 subs. I'll see you guys in the next video, and goodbye.